Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel, and today as part of educational classes we are going to learn on two different programs, that is a Microsoft Publisher and also Canva, the software that is used for graphic design. So we are going to look at how these two programs differ and which one is good for commercialization in case you want to design digital prints for your own clients. So we are going to compare the two. So Canva, you can find Canva on Google by just typing canva.com, that is canva.com. Then you'll sign up to have an account. For instance, right now I have my personal account that I use for designing. Remember, Canva comes with different options. There is a free option whereby you can design and download your publications for free, but you'll be limited. You won't have so many editing or formatting options. And also it comes with the option for paying for premium packages. When you pay for premium, then you are able to access very many aspects of formatting. So there's a huge advantage when you are using premium that you pay for. But for now I'm using the free one, which is also serving me very well for the last 6 years. So what about Publisher? Microsoft Publisher is also an old school but yet a very important design software that enables you to design different publications. So we are going to start with Microsoft Publisher. So in Microsoft Publisher, remember, the first thing you need to save your work, so that in case you close, then you will have your work saved and you won't lose the progress of your activity. But for Canva, anytime you are designing, remember you have the project section. In the project section, if I click on project, I'll be able to see all the designs that I've been doing for the entire duration that I signed up. So it will show you everything that you've been doing, you've been working on. And one advantage about Canva is that you can upload your content. When you're designing, you can upload. For instance, these videos, I've uploaded them, they are saved in the servers. So meaning you have an advantage of storing your videos and photos for later usage. But in Microsoft Publisher, you don't have that option. You just design your work and then you download and you're done with it. So back to Publisher, I'll click File so that I can be able to save my work. Save. Which destination? This personal computer on the desktop. I'll give it a name. So today we are designing a flyer for a bakery. So what is the destination I want to save at? I'll scroll here. I'll scroll and say desktop. So you can see the pathway is this personal computer desktop. I don't have a specific folder, so I won't select any folder here. File name is flyer, bakery flyer. Made with Publisher. Save as type. I have an option of saving as a PDF so that I can be able to share and print. But for now, I'm going to save it as a Publisher file, and then I'll click Save. So my work is already saved at the desktop, and now I can progress with designing. Remember, just like any other designs, there's usually different types of hard copy papers. So right now we have a soft copy layer of our work. So we have to ensure that this is the right size for a flyer. What is the flyer size? We are going to click on page design. Under page design, we are going to look at the size. Here we will be able to get a specific design for a flyer. So we'll go to more preset page, and then we have the standard, we have advertisements, we have binder, we have booklets, we have business, we have business cards, we have designed paper, we have email, we have envelopes, we have greeting cards, and many others. So what is the specific measurement for a flyer? I'll click here in advertisement so that I can be able to see if we have a flyer here. So this one is 2 inch by 2 inch. So let's go to Google and check the size of a flyer. What should the flyer measure in inches? We are going to look at. So a flyer, it's a letter size. So we are going to look for letter size, 8.5 by 11, that is US, or 8.3 by 11.7, that is this is portrait, this is landscape, this is portrait. As you can see, the height is taller, so you can see it is 8.5 by 11, 8 by 11. So we'll go back to publisher and try to see if we can get that. So I'll go back and check on standard. 8 by 11, we have it here. So this is a flyer. So we have a flyer that is landscape, whereby the height is shorter, the width is longer, and we have a portrait whereby the height is longer, the width is shorter. So the most important thing to do is to always remember measurements. If you don't have access to internet, make sure that you have the measurements in your head. So we are going to create a single page flyer that advertises a business, that is a bakery here in Nairobi. So this is our page. Do I need this margin? I need them as a guide, but in case I don't need them, I'll just click on page design, margins, and then I select no margin. So what I usually advise, before you start designing, always ensure that you have the right paper. Also, usually start with the white color, so that the moment you're done with designing, then you can go for a color, because background color affects everything. The background color is under page design, under this background. Here you can find different background colors. So for now, I'm going to design with color white. So I have different sections on my slide. So what I'll do, I'm going to add a guide. This guide is going to help me partition sections on my flyer. So maybe I can pick under guides, that's under page design guides. I can specify a type of guide here. So I need to pick one. Let me go for this one. So I have a guide here. So with this guide, then I don't need the margins. So I'll just click on margin and eliminate the margins. So I have a guide that helps me identify sections that I can put to design my work. Later on, I'll remove the margins. So as you can see, I can be able to write a title up there, and then I'll put a picture here, and then I'll insert some content here. So I don't need this line, I'll remove it. The title, I can decide to put the title above there, then I put a picture for the bakery here, then I put some content and details down here. So what I'll do, I'll go to insert, and then I'll search for a picture from online, because I don't have a picture in my computer. So I'll go for pictures from online, and I'm going to search for a picture that represents a bakery business. So let's give it time as it loads. The internet speed is not very good where I am, but let's give it time. So there it is. So I'm going to write a bakery and then press enter. You're going to get different types of pictures. As you can see now, we have a picture that represents maybe a bakery. So I'll click maybe this one, it's landscape. Remember, the space we had is landscape, so I'll pick the landscape. I've not gone for the portrait, so I'm going to make sure that it fits in this section. So here is our picture. I'll take it up a little bit. Once it's there, then I can bring it this direction. Don't worry about this margin. I can remove this margin so that I don't affect the picture proportionality. So there we have a picture. Let me bring this down a little bit so that it is equally distributed. So we are in the process of designing. Next thing I'll need to do is to insert a text box up here so that I can be able to type. So I'll click on insert, then I go for a text box. The text box, then I will hold my mouse as I draw it. Once I do that, now I have a chance to type. So I can go for word art styles. I'll pick one of these. Maybe I can go for this one. Once I do that, I'll ensure it is bigger by maximizing using this or using these font sizes. These are font sizes. So I'll make sure it is at the center. Remember, this is top left, top center, top right, center left, center alignment for the text, center right alignment for the text, bottom left alignment for the text, bottom center, and bottom right. So I'll pick this one. So anything I'm typing will be at the center, vertically and horizontally. Then I'll maximize a little bit so that it will be bigger to occupy that section. After which I'll write Rongai Bakery. So that is the name of the business. As you can see, I can further edit my text box by selecting the text box, selecting the entire text. Then I'll go to shape format. Under shape format, I have the shape effects. So I'll click shape effects. I have shadows. I can design to put a shadow. I have a shape outline. Maybe I can go for a black as a color. I have reflections. I don't need reflection. I have glow. I don't need glow. Soft edges. I don't need that. Bevel. Bevel is good, so I can go for bevel also. After which I'll click there, and we can see there are some changes for our title. So this is our title. But remember, this text box has a boundary. So I need to remove this boundary so that we remain with the text only. So what I'll do, I'll click on this text box. Once I click on the text box, I'll go to shape format. Under shape format, I'll go to shape styles. Then I'll try to see which shape comes without the boundary. So that's what I'm trying to do. Shape format, shape style. Let me go for this first. This one comes with a dotted line. Let's see another one. We don't have many, so what I'll do is I'll just pick 8 of these ones and see the changes. So I've gone for that one. I'll maximize this to be the border for the page, and also this one to be the border, so that we sort of eliminate this line. So you can see this is what we've achieved. So the next thing I need to do now is to come up with text box down here to write about the business. So remember, we have 4 partitions. Here I can write the product and services. Then I can list the prices. Then I can list the company motto. Then down here I can list the contacts. So I need 4 text boxes. So I'll click insert text box, then I draw the text box this way. After which I'll type I'll type about the product and services. Bigger font, bold. Font style, I don't think I need another font style, but we can go for, let me see which one is good. Arial black, which is bold. Then I'll make it larger. So I can now type products and services. Products and services, aligning at the center. Center alignment. Color for this text, I'll click there, select the entire work, then I'll go to text box, text fill, can go for a better color, maybe red one. Products and services, or I can retain the color that we had used up there. That one. So I want to make this text to be more appealing, so I'll click on the text box, select all, then I go to shape format, shape outline, select again, go to shape effects. You can use glow now, you can pick glow from here, that glow. So that is the first part. Then the second part, now I can write the type of products that we have. So I'll go to insert text box, I draw text box also there, and then bold. I can use congenial black this time round to see the difference. So I can say we have bread, cake, and biscuits. So the text is too big, I'll select the entire text and make it smaller. So I'll click the entire text and then I'll use this to make it smaller. Again, can make some changes. I'll select the entire text, align at the center, make it bigger. That is enough. I'll click there, select the entire text, then I'll go to shape format, fill, glow, and pick the same glow that I used last time. Okay, so that's what we have, after which I can decide to use this style. So I'll just select, right click to copy, then select down here, right click and insert, so that we retain the same design pattern and formatting. So here I can write the motto for the business. That can be the motto for the business. Then location, because I'd copied, I'd just paste down there, and then I add a location here. Location, we can say maybe Rongai, Kenya. So that is the flower we've designed, after which now I can decide to remove these guides that I had used. So now I have a chance to change the color for my page. So I'll go to page design, background color. I can go for a different type of color, maybe that one. This text box is not well designed, so I'll just go and change that glow. The glow effect not very good. I'll make the text also black. Home, congenial black, and then color I can go for black. So remember, this one we used the word art, that's why it has this boundary. Yep, so that is good for now. So this is our poster that we've designed. So the next thing we need to do now is to add some elements such as a price tag. We need to add 3D elements also. So I'll go to insert and then online pictures. So here I can check for a price tag being a graphical picture, maybe this one. So I'll pick one of these. Maybe I can go for this one, then I will do some formatting on it. So I can click on this and then I say insert. So this is a graphical picture of a price tag, so I'll make it smaller. I'll make it small again, after which I'll bring it somewhere. Like that. I'll click on it, give it a different color for our price tag, maybe that one. Not a good location, we need to find a better location for this. Maybe put it down here. Can make that line that direction, this direction, so that we create space for our price tag. So this price tag, I'll bring it to the front. Remember, there is a layer here, there are different layers, so I'll bring it to the front. So I'll click here and then I'll bring it to the front, so that's at the topmost layer. Can make it a little bit bigger. Then here now I can write something there. So let me maximize so that we can be able to write something. Maybe offer, I can write the word offer. So I'll go to insert and then text box. I'll draw the text box here, make it bold, pick a design, maybe that one. And then I'm going to type offer. I'll ensure this text is big enough. Center, and then I'm going to rotate this. I'll rotate again. Like that. So this is what we've designed. Let me give this color white and see the difference. About color yellow. Color yellow is not good. Color green. Green is much better. Then the text box, I'll make it color white. Text fill, color white. So that is our design. As you can see down there, the changes we've made. This is what we have now. I can click on this shape and edit the shape further. Styles, can go for styles. We have different types of styles. We have that one, not very good, so I'll maintain it the way it is. So this is our flyer today. You can click on the picture format. We have different formatting for the picture. Can make it a little bit smaller so that we leave some spaces from the edges. So this is another way you can design your work. So what I need to do now is to save as a PDF. So I'll go to save as. Remember, it saved as publisher, same desktop area, but now as a PDF desktop, so that we can be able to see what we've designed. After which we are going to design using Canva and see the difference. So remember, we have saved a PDF. So let's see the PDF that we saved. It's here, bakery flyer. So I'm opening it. It is 662 kilobytes. Not very heavy for sharing. So this is our design that we've made today using publisher. So this is the design that we've made using publisher. Not very bad, but at least you can see it is something you can work along with. Yeah, so that was publisher. What about Canva? Let me close all this. What about Canva? Canva is also a design software that enables you to design. Let me save. Canva allows you to design. So what I'll do, I'll click home so that I can start designing our work. We need a template. In Canva, you can either use a template that is already made, or you can choose to create from scratch. So what do I need to create? I need to create something that deals with a business. So under businesses, what specific item do I want to create? Is it a document? Is it a presentation? Is it a whiteboard? Is it a business card? Is it a flyer? Is it prototype? Is it mind maps? Is it graphs? Is it planners? Is it letterheads for companies? Is it calendars? Is it resumes, CVs? Is it invoices? Is it proposals? Is it reports? Yeah, but we know for now we need to design not websites, but we need to design flyers. So I'll click on flyers. So with Canva, it gives me several options. It gives me ready-made templates that have already been pre-designed. Mine is just to make changes and I can have it. It also gives me an opportunity to create a blank one. So on our next class, I'm going to teach you on how you can create a blank one from scratch. But for now, let us find one that works well with a bakery. So what is the theme color do we want? We want something for a business. What are the key features you might want? Animations or videos? Not necessary for now. What color? What color? I need something that is this color. Templates that are almost that color. What about style? I need something that is modern. What about the format? I need something that is portrait, not landscape, portrait. So using those filtering options, we are going to get different types of design templates for the flyer. So I'll look and see which one is almost closer to what we want to design. So I'll go for this one. This one looks better for a bakery and a hotel. So once I select this, it can give me several options that look almost same as that. Then I have an option to pick one of them. So we look along and see which one is almost same. We can go for this one. So I'll pick that one and then I'll customize. Same bakery, same location. Those are the details we are going to add in our new design. So remember, we are dealing with the bakery, but for now what we have here is a food restaurant. So we are going to make changes on this template so that it finally eventually gives us our own flyer. I already like almost everything that is indicated there, but I need to make a few changes. Does our bakery have a logo? Maybe it has. Maybe the logo is the name of the bakery. So what I'll do is just to type the name there. Maybe RG Rongai R Bakery. Maybe that is the logo for the company, Raw Bakery. Maybe this text I need it to be color white, so I'll click here and then I'll pick a color white. This color white is not very good, so I need to click effects and then I pick this one. I pick a black color so that we get a black outline near the text. So now you can see it is much visible, right? So next thing I need to do is to make changes. So here I'll write Rongai Bakery. Rongai Bakery. Also, if I click there, I can make effects, text effects, black. Also the upper one, I'll go for text effects, black. So next I need to do is make changes on our design so that we can have a flyer. Products and services, then I'll maximize this. Also I'll maximize this so that our title is in one sentence form. I'll hold and try to position it at the center. I'll also change that effect on the background so that the text is much visible by setting black. You can see before I go further the type of design that we are working on. As you can see, it's Rongai Bakery. Products and services, we are going to type them. So I need to change these pictures. So I'll just click on each. I'll click once, I go down here and then I click picture, and the picture I'll type there maybe cake, but I need a picture that is portrait. So I'll click on this filter, then I pick vertical because horizontal is landscape. So vertical, it will show me pictures that represent cakes and are vertical. So I'll pick one of these cakes here Maybe I'll go for this one and then I'll put it there. So that is a cake for design. Here maybe I can go for cupcake or a different type of cake. I just need to add, I just hold, drag, drop, hold, drag, drop. That's how you work with this. Then we have these, looks like cookies, and we have a cupcake here. So those are the pictures we've added to our flyer. So the next thing I need to do is to make the changes down here. I type the information and then the price. These are the prices. You can see they are different. So I'll start with that one. So we start with bread, down we come to cakes, then we come to cookies. What about the prices? I can do in Kenya shilling, KSH 200, KSH 300, KSH 400. Then I'll maximize it so that it fits that space. I'll do the same on this end. Services, maybe we have trainings, training, catering, and mentorship. Maybe this bakery does other services just to empower the community. So once we do that, also I'll maximize it so that it fits that space. So we have details there that we needed. So the next thing I need to do is to make changes down here. So I'll click on the telephone number. I can give a random number. I'll also click down here, location. I'll say maybe Rongai, Kenya. Rongai, Kenya. So those are details about our poster. So let me work on this text. So another thing maybe we can do, there are different types of flyers. There's a flyer you can share physically when you print, and there's a flyer you can share online. But for now you can see what we did, we inserted pictures. So if I'm going to maximize it, this is what we have. But what if you wanted to share it online so that you can capture a bigger audience? So you'll come down here and select videos, and then videos, there you can say cake. You'll get a small video that shows cake making. Then you'll hold the video and then drag it to that destination. Then you can also find another video that is portrait, so you'll make sure here you say vertical so that you get portrait videos. You'll get another video, maybe this one, hold, drag, put it maybe there. So in your design you are going to have videos that are working together. So if I maximize it, this is what my online flyer is going to look like. As you can see, these two are fixed pictures, but these two are videos, and they can market. What if you wanted to add sound to your design? In case you wanted to add sound to your design using CANVA, what you need to do is to click audio, and then here you can get free sample musics, and also you can get those that are not free for payment. So we'll just use one that is for free. If you go for this one, this is the sound that we'll get to hear. This one, So we can go with this one. I'll hold, I'll drag and drop it down here. I've dropped it down there. So if I want it to play for how many? 22 seconds. If I want this clip to play for 22 seconds, then I have 22 seconds. But if I want it to play longer, I'll just duplicate this. So I'll click on these three dots and then I'll say duplicate. So once this is done, this one will start, but I need to put a transition in between. So I'll click here and then add a transition that shows how it is going to move from one to the other. Then I'll need to make this longer. I'll just right click on it and then I'll duplicate the track, so it is going to fit both. So if I click on this, I can be able to see the entire design. So let's play. Yes, so that is how you design with Canva. But when you're going to download now what you've designed, you'll click on this share and then you'll click on this download. Then you have an option. Do you want to download a video? For now we want to do just we want to download just an image. So we have two types of images. We have JPEG, best for sharing. We have PNG, best for complex image and illustration. So we go for this one and then I'll say download. So our work has downloaded and we are going to view and see what we've designed. So it has downloaded, so I need to click here so that I can open it. So here it is. Because it is 2 pages, we have a zip folder. We designed 2 pages, remember, that's why it has been saved inside a zip folder. So inside this zip folder, I'm going to open the zip folder so that I can view our work. So this is the first page, this is the second page. So I'll double click just the first to be able to see the first. So remember it is 1.4 KB, that is 1.2 MBs. So this one is bigger in size compared to the one that we did using Publisher. So between these two, as you can see, now this is what we've designed with Canva, and the other one we designed with Publisher. So let me put both of them so that we can be able to see which one is better. So the other one is this, using Publisher. We are going to compare the two. So we are going to look at this one compared with the other one. So this one is the one we did with Canva, and we have the other one, this one that we did with Publisher. So we are going to compare these two results and see which one is better. So this is the design we did. Let me make it smaller. So we did this one with publisher and we did this one with Canva. So you can see the difference. With Canva gives us a lot of advantages, but publisher, yes, it's good, but you'll do a lot of work. So it's upon you to choose which one suits you better. But remember, when you want to use Canva, you need internet connection. When you want to use publisher, you don't need internet connection. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time. Today we learned about designing flyers using publisher and Canva. I look forward to hearing your feedback. Make sure you write your comments in our YouTube channel comment section, and share this video to as many people as possible. Keep on practicing and subscribe so that you can't miss the next upload. Thank you very much and see you again. God bless you.